It's time for the Jesse T Show. It's me, Jesse T, back on the air and everywhere with you live in the studio compound of the Jesse T compound, somewhere in the California desert. Or maybe in the California mountains. But it's somewhere, and sometimes I have a hard time finding it. But it's good to be back with you. We've been out and about in the town in Hollywood having a great time. Dan the Man and I doing some film festivals and premieres and some parties like for Nosotros. And we've got some more things coming up store here this year before it ends. Of course, so Christmas is on everybody's mind, and presents and shopping and all that cool stuff. And we're going to be talking about some interesting things here on the Jesse T Show today. Just a couple things. You know, when we do these in-studio shows, they're quick, fast, and furious, straight, on the point, the way I like it. The Brown Beauty is on duty. It's Jesse T. Jesse Torero, if you want to say it the long way. Yes, that's Spanish-Italian name. It means lamplighter and bullfighter, if you ever thought. So I'm a lamplighting bullfighter in the night. Uh-oh, watch out. Back on duty with you. And I thought, well, usually we have B Sounds, one of our music producers, do the intro for us or make up a cool kind of kickoff to the Jesse T Show. But I thought I'm going to do something a little bit different. A lot of people don't know who I am, and a lot of people know who I am. But I've been broadcasting here in Los Angeles radio since I was 14 years old. 1974 is when I started. And that was always my dream, to be a radio personality in Los Angeles. And that dream did come true on many, many occasions. In fact, I worked at many radio stations in Los Angeles over my last 40 years on the air and everywhere. Also wanted to do some TV journalism and some reporting and have some fun there. So up and down the California coast, as I paid the dues and sung the blues, I also would gather up a TV station job when I was working in a local market as a radio personality. I'd always be looking to go over to the TV station at that time when they were privately owned and local, not corporate like they are now. And I would, audition for a reporting job, a weather job, an anchor job, a human interest job, the guy out there chasing after the fire engines and the police cars and the runaway cows, because I have chased a lot of runaway cows. And let me tell you, they're like bulls. They get kind of mad when you start chasing them. But I've been all around California there at different TV stations. Also had a VHS video service. This was a long time ago, that we used to feed a lot of the TV stations here in Los Angeles with video because they didn't have all the crews like they do have now. And they didn't have the technology to beam their live broadcasts back to the studio like they do have now. And in that case, like we all have. So we started a video service, and we would ambulance chase all night long and get some gory videos and send into the different news stations and channels and see if they would buy our clips. And if they did, a video service, a news video service, then oftentimes I would be the guy who would be the independent reporter reporting on these things. And sometimes it would only be 15 seconds or 30 seconds or a minute, but they were always fast and fun. And we did that for a couple of years. So I've been all over the TV here in Los Angeles, as well as an actor in film and TV and on stage, concert promoter, and also a manager with Wicked Entertainment Management. I had many, many recording artists that didn't make it, and I had a good half a dozen that did make it. Got Grammys, Platinum Records, was vice president for Sunshine Records, and also Orange Bear Scully Boy publishing at Sunshine. Negotiated contracts for Arista, Motown, Mac Daddy, Macola, Epic, CBS. IRS was the first one I did as a manager, writer of songs, etc., that kind of stuff. And also promoted probably over 400 concerts here in Southern California and a good 300 nationwide and worldwide, as I did part of that. But one of the two stations that I really loved working at more than any other station in terms of radio was 59 KFXM in San Bernardino. And that was just a great place to work for our program director, Craig Powers. He really gave me the opportunity, and that's where I kind of became Jesse T, the Brown Beauties on duty out there in the Riverside, San Bernardino area, and kind of cultured that style that I have now. And he let me do anything I wanted, get crazy and wild and fun. And that got me my second favorite job in radio. For a long time. It lasted almost 10 years, and that was AM Stereo 1580 KDAY. Here in Los Angeles, broadcasting 50,000 watts. And man, that was a great time. I got to break those mics that Wolfman Jack broke, and Alan Freed, and so many other great historical radio personalities sat in that chair and talked on that mic at KDAY before they made the studios new and improved. And what a blast that was. Also worked at Kiss FM and Magic 106 and K-Big and KLAC and KMPC, just to name a few of the stations. So, but those are my two favorites. The favorite TV station that I worked at of all time was up in Bakersfield, working for Buck Owens. And the reason why, because he just let me do everything I could do to create human interest and have a great time. And that's what we did up there. I was like the human interest reporter, man. I got a chance to milk cows and go to streetcar races at night and rodeos and be a buckaroo bonsai baby. And it was a lot of fun. That was my favorite TV station I worked at, though I did work at a lot of TV here in Southern California. So that's just a little bit about who I am. And what I'm all about. Of course, the Jesse T Show has been on there and everywhere for about 6 years now, and we're growing and growing and growing, and we appreciate you guys watching us. That's just a little slice of what some of the things that I do and I've done. If you want to check out the Jesse T Show, you can check it out 6, 7, or actually 5 nights a week from 6 o'clock-ish at www.jessetorero.com. That's going to be the best place for you to get us, rather than searching all the social TV media network sites that I'm on with KTNT Radio and TV Network. It's just best to go to www.jessetorero.com. That way then that kind of filters you right through all that, and it's a one-stop shop, and you can find out some of the things we've done. And if you go down to the credentials list down at the bottom, you'll see just a little slice of our press credentials and some of the things that we've done. Saying hi to Donna, saying hi to Sal, and Sal Escamilla. Hey, Sal, what's happened? Susie Blacky's on with us. Thanks a lot. Waving back at you guys. Appreciate you guys always checking in as we kind of gather back some of the viewers and subscribers, members, and people that like the program. With my bout of illness this year, kind of had to go on the dark side and get myself back together. But we're back intact, ready for that wonderful time that we call the Jesse T Show. So tonight, I thought I'd start something out a little bit different, kind of give you the slice of 1580 KDAY back in the day in the 80s when we were all just a bit younger, a long, long time ago. And you will really enjoy it. Yeah, I did play at Sun Valley Little League, Susan. I was a catcher for the Stars, and then I went to Sandville, and I was a catcher. Then I went to Poly High School, and I was a catcher. And then football, wrestling, boxing, and track. And then played football and got a scholarship into college, where I wrestled, boxed, and played football. And that's kind of how that athletic career went, and power lifted and weights, all that stuff. Yeah, I did. I was a Sun Valley boy. Sun Valley boy. True and blue, baby. Anyway, but I thought I'd give you a little slice of what the Jesse T High Energy Show was, a special show we did every Saturday night. The place that, one of the places we did was at the Casa Camino Real, which is now Vertigo, in downtown Los Angeles. We'd pack them in there 3,500 strong every Saturday night. We owned Saturday Night Los Angeles airwaves on the Jesse T Show and the High Energy Show. Yeah, the Brown Beauty was on duty with the high energy mixers. Penny Latham, thanks a lot, Penny, and appreciate you hanging out with us. Of course, she's part of Project Tapestry Network, and Penny is part of a group that sponsors the Jesse T Show. And if you need to make a donation and get a nice tax write-off, you want to look up Project Tapestry Network, because they do a lot of good things filtering money, like to the Coalition Against Human Trafficking. And, you know, we got to stop those disgusting, sick, perverted, evil, as Dan the Man says, people from hurting our children. Let me tell you, I've been fighting that fight. And it's tough. It's getting dangerous, and it's getting proliferating tremendously. So Project Tapestry Network, check them out. Make a donation and have a good feeling about what you're doing. They're one of the biggest in Los Angeles as a umbrella organization that's nonprofit. Saying hi to my buddy who sang at my wedding, Cy Richardson. Oh, pal of mine, we love you, Cy. I always love you, brother. Love you a bunch, man. And say hi to your beautiful bride, Teresa. And Cy sang at Mama T and my wedding. Well, if you give me the website penny at Project Tapestry, I'll give it out to everybody. Saying hi also to Dean Olson, a great podcaster out there. Thanks a lot, Dean. He hung out with us at the Hollywood Museum for the Back to the Future exhibit, and that was a lot of fun. And you can catch some of those pictures online. Waving to all my pals. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. We got to grow this show and get back to it and make it 11+ million strong like we had. We did lose some participants, though, because of my illness. Thereby, the grace of God, I'm here and ready to go. So I thought I'd give you a little slice of the high energy show and what it was like as my intro music. It's an hour and 12 minutes. It's posted up on my Facebook timeline at facebook.com/Jesse Terrero. And it was a great time. I'm going to read you a little bit about it before we bust into it for a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole thing because many of you might be bored, but it was a lot of fun. Way back in a time long forgotten, Jesse T is back on the air in the 80s in Los Angeles as Jesse Terrero, the Brown Beauty on duty at 1580 KDAY, owned the night airwaves with the hit show, The High Energy Show, where every weekend we would broadcast live from a nightclub like here in Los Angeles. Now Virgo, it was the Casa Camino Real, 3,500 people strong, packing the house every Friday or Saturday night with our live show where we had the very best OG old school DJs. No computers, ladies and gentlemen. Only skilled knowledge, selection of music, fast fingers, and turntables. The wheels of steel making these great beats you're about to hear. Now, very few DJs today could do this because they're all got computers that really run their show. But these cats probably couldn't stand to be under the pressure of broadcasting live on the radio with 50,000 watts across Western America, all the way to Japan, Russia, and Australia, in Los Angeles, and in front of 3,500 people looking at you and having a good time, and myself and industry stars and artists that would always show up. And with me, 5 hours straight on the air, live on stage, where we would, many of the day's biggest recording stars perform live on air and everywhere, and sign autographs and give out albums and take photos. It's a great time. And the High Energy Show, what I have here is about maybe an hour and a half if you want to listen to it on your own time of a 5-hour show. It broadcasted live from the Casa Camino Real, and I had the very best DJs. I interviewed thousands of DJs, thousands back in the 80s to find my five. Of course, Greg Mack and the Mac Attack had the mix masters, and they were fabulous. But I had my guys too. And they were Hamburger Helper, or DJ Hayes, went on to have a #1 hit of the group I helped put together, called The Movement, signed to Sunshine, and then to Arista with Jump Everybody. Jump everybody, jump everybody, jump, jump everybody, jump everybody, jump, 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 jump. That was my group, one of many successful groups I had. They had a lot of gold records. Le Flavor, DJ Eddie, who's now retired. He handled a lot of Latino music, a lot of high energy music. Rene from Renes and the Capricorn Boys, who are retired. And Ruben from Jetem, very funky dance music. And those are my five guys. Now, we would also let DJs that were pretty good have a guest shot on our show, and they could audition, and cats would show up with crates out the door hoping to get on the High Energy Show, and I let my guys pick those guys as to if they were good enough to get their little fingers on the wheels of steel, because we were live, baby. Also, we had some of the greatest DJs of all time step in, like Mixmaster Tony G, just one of the very best ever in the world. Tony G would stop by every now and then, and some of the cats on the Mixmaster show. Now, if the audition guys weren't good enough, this is what would happen. I would look up, because the stage where the DJs were was up here and I was down below. I would look up and I would go like this, point at them and go, and that means get them off the wheels of steel. Saying hi to Dr. Goldman. Robert Goldman's watching. Hey, doctor, we're talking about some old times we had on the radio here in Los Angeles at 1580 KDAY and having a great time. Hey, Dr. Goldman is the king of anti-aging. You want to check him out. He's a wonderful man, a philanthropist, and he and I were both put to sleep on a rear naked choke a couple of years ago. He and I were the guinea pigs, and Dr. Goldman's a great man. I love him very much, and I want to get you, Doctor, on my interview show, on my show here, the Jesse T Show, next time you're back in Los Angeles. Let's hook up, because I love all the things that you do. And you're such a wonderful, wonderful philanthropist. This guy really gives back. And you'll see my post-ups with Dr. Goldman all the time. Saying hi to Cindy Cohen. Hey, Cindy, how are you doing? Anyhow, so I'm going to give you a little taste of the High Energy Show and what we did and how we banged the house in Los Angeles for a long time. Number one, of course, I've been on the air and been around for a long time, but just thought you might want to kind of retro think when we were all just a little bit younger in the 1980s in Los Angeles. I thought you might enjoy 1580 KDAY, AM stereo, and the Brown Beauty on duty, Jesse Terrero.
50,000 watts. AM stereo, KDAY, Santa Monica, Los Angeles. Put it.
The man is me. Come into my world, I'm your fantasy. Cause where you're going is into my world. Just straight up and get it, girl. Stop, 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 stop. When you come to me, all you do is ask, cause your fulfillment is my only task. I won't mislead you or mistreat you, I'll just kiss, hug, and squeeze you. When you think of me, love and joy in your mind, it's written in the book that I'm one of a kind. I like making love 7 days a week, not like your man, I'm just a freak. Your man did you wrong, now it's my turn. After all this thing, I know you will learn, cause there ain't another who can rock your world. Just open those legs, let me get it, girl.
I don't know. I have bad feelings about this.
Get on up, get on up, get on up, baby. Get on up, baby.
You gotta remember something there. This was no computers. This was working on a crate of maybe 100, maybe a crate of 100 to maybe 150 songs or records. And these guys were so good. That was Tony G right there that I showed you a picture of.
Do you wanna party?
AM stereo, 1580 KDAY. High energy show. Brown Beauty is on duty, baby. Jesse T. Jesse Torero. I thought you'd like to get a little taste of that. Man, you can go onto my Facebook timeline at facebook.com/Jesse Torero and listen and watch the whole show there. That was just about an hour and a half of a 5-hour show that we did, bringing back some memories. I got it. Let me see if I can see if I can hear myself talk around here. Hold on. Let's see if we can find Jesse T. Jesse T, where are you at? Yeah, here we go. This is Jesse T. Jesse Torero on AM stereo KDAY way back in the 1980s.
the Casa, downtown LA. It's high energy on AM stereo, KDAY. Fine looking ladies in the house tonight. Yeah.
I used to walk home all alone, it used to be so sad. I used to be all by myself, it used to be so sad.
Oh, Lord help me, man. Was I trolling for girls or what? Oh, Lord. That was a show we did way back from the Casa Camino Real and the High Energy Show on 1580, AM Stereo 1580 KDAY. Oh, what a time, man. What a time. It's one of thousands of shows that we did. And I got to see if I can find some more of me talking.
Stereo.
Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Jesse Torero on KDAY, baby! Live from the Casa Camino Real! The High Energy Show! Oh, yeah! Sookie Lee, baby, Sookie Lee. Real mixing, real DJs, no computers. High energy mixer.
You're listening to LA Magic, Richard from Vision. Remember now, the chosen one's very own. What's this say, man? The chosen one's very own. They want to let you know that the Alliance is coming soon. We'll be back with more high energy for the radio audience right after this. That's Capricorn.
You know something?
Stereo, KDAY, and Fellini Leather Stores are giving away for the Christmas holidays.
You know,
a brand new ladies' fur coat.
Just amazing fun stuff. I mean, the High Energy Show, we were #1 in Los Angeles for years and years and years at 1580 KDAY. We owned the nights. I was full-time there. Oh, wait, here. And we were broadcasting live way before anybody. This is why I like to do everything live, guys. This is why the Jesse T Show is live.
You've been listening to LA Magic and Richard from Vision. Remember now, the chosen one's very own. What's this say, man? The chosen one's very own. They want to let you know that the Alliance is coming soon. We'll be back with more high energy for the radio audience right after this. That's Capricorn.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Gotta go.
Hey. Okay, this was after a commercial break. Oh, great song.
Go back on the air at the Costa. More high energy. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Hi, this is Vincent from Pretty Cute Jesus, and I would like to say hi to all the Pretty Cute Jesus and my boys again.
Go ahead.
Hi, this is Marie from Pretty Cute Jesus. I would like to say hello to all the Pretty Cute Jesus, and to Arthur, I love you a lot. Hi, Omuna, I'd like to say hi to all my friends out there. Nice to have proud.
All right, thanks a lot at the Costa. It's high energy and stereo KDAY. You want to say something? Go ahead. Oh, forget it. Too late. Gotta go. Thank you much. On the wheels right now, we got Capricorn for TV Attractions
Okay, enough of this silliness. If you guys want to listen to the whole show, you can check it out on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Jesse Terrell. That's a shot from the past, man. You talk about a blast from the past. That is a blast from the past. My goodness gracious. I haven't heard me. You know, that's when I was in my 20s. I was in my mid-20s then. And, you know, I don't sound much different. Of course, you know, as you grow older, your voice, you know, gets older. But, you know, I can't tell you the wonderful career I've had and the wonderful people that have listened to me and watched me over the years. You know, if it wasn't for you guys and all those folks, I wouldn't be doing this stuff today. And I'm so honored to be a goofball in front of you. Yes, Jesse T never stops in the place to be. Always looking for some sweet type booty. Baby, cause it's the brown beauty on duty. It's Jesse T, and I can't help but being me. Oh, God, I'm going to talk about politics now. Saying hi to Zachary and Snooky Carey. Hey, Michael White, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Oh, Lord, help me. Oh, God. Come on, happy birthday, Snooky. 36. I remember when I was 36. Wow. All right. Look, I'm going to give you my synopsis of what's happening in Washington, D.C. It's going to be straight on the point. I'm